Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's new makeup releases. We are going to chat about the new makeup that's been released, announced and sneak peeked. I'm going to let you know what I think about it and you let me know what you think about it down in the comments. And if you haven't been here before, do consider subscribing because I do upload quite a lot of videos every week. But before we get too into this video, let's thank the sponsor of this video. Thank you so much to Louisa for sponsoring the beginning parts of this video. I have been loving my Louisa jewelry for years and years and years, and I keep finding new favorites and I keep reusing my old favorites. We are quickly approaching Mother's Day, and what better gift to give your mother than some nice jewelry. I actually did gift my mother some Louisa jewelry and she really loves it and she keeps wearing it all the time. She even called me once saying that she thought she had misplaced one of her earrings because it was a set that I gave her and she was so upset about it, and then she called me again letting me know that she found it at work. So she was really sad for the few moments that she thought she lost this jewelry, and I totally get it because I really like my Louisa jewelry. They fit in with everything, and at Louisa you can find all kinds of different jewelries for different people. More classic pieces, more modern pieces, more bold and in-your-face pieces, or smaller and more like minimalistic pieces like these things that I am wearing today. You just can find all kinds of stuff there, and Louisa is a carbon neutral company, which also means a lot for me. They use recycled metals and ethically sourced materials to make their products as environmentally friendly as possible. And they also make small batches of their units so that nothing goes to waste, and you can always find new and fun stuff at their website. And if you're new on my channel, maybe you didn't know, but I'm Swedish, my mom is Swedish, she lives in Sweden, but I'm living in Austin, Texas, and I haven't seen her for quite some time, and I'm super excited to be meeting her again. She's actually one of the biggest inspirations for my love of makeup, which is what this channel is all about. She used to have some really fun makeup when I was growing up, and I used to dig into her makeup and play with it, and she would just pretend that she didn't know what was going on. But my mom had red blushes and purple lipsticks, and she even had this really amazing metallic gray lipstick. Listen, we were wild in the 90s, and I used to play with it and I used to wear it, and my mom used to ask me, "Are you wearing makeup?" And I'd be like, "No. My lips are just naturally this gray and my cheeks are naturally this red, thank you very much." But I do approve her giving me this silent approval to play with her makeup, because that's definitely how my love for makeup was born, and just playing around with makeup and playing around with colors and just having fun with it. So if you want to treat one of your loved ones with something fun from Louisa, you can use my code ANGELICA20 and you will get 20% off your purchase. They do ship internationally, and I have ordered from Louisa myself when I lived in Sweden, and shipping is super fast. So the necklaces that I'm wearing today is this little pearl choker that's called Adelaide, which is just a really nice, thin, almost irregular sized pearl choker. I just think this is such a great layering piece, and I'm layering it together here with their letter necklaces, and I love that I was able to get a little A. I think it is super cute. I love how these look together layered, and I have so many cute layering pieces from Louisa, and I will definitely be adding even more to this little stack here. And then I have these earrings that are called the Frankie earrings. They're a little structured, and I really like the size of these. They're big enough so that you can see them even when you have your hair down, but they're not too big so that you get stuck in them. I love a big hoop as well, but sometimes they're inconvenient because things get stuck in them, you know, your hair, your dog, your partner. This is just a nice in-between option, and I really like how like texture they are. They look really cute, and this is the kind of piece that I like to wear with my hair down, with my hair up, to a casual outfit, or even like out on a date or to a dinner. So check out the description box to find the link to their website and to check out my code. And thank you again, Louisa, for sponsoring this video. I am, per usual, so happy to be wearing your pieces. As you can probably hear, I lost my voice. It is slowly but surely coming back, so this video is going to be a little bit shorter because I'm trying not to die. I sound like a broken bird. So I just got back from our friends trip to Charleston. A big group of friends went to Charleston to just have a fun time, and I lost my voice. That's how fun I had. So this is going to be a short video because I'm trying to not die over here, but there are some really fun stuff to talk about. And yeah, by the way, you're not lost in time. We're not time traveling. This is going up on a Saturday because I did come home on Thursday. And as you can hear, this is as good as my voice has been this week. This is the best my voice has been this week, so I tried to take a day off and just rest my voice. It is what it is, but let me scoochy And let's get into the things we want to talk about. Let's quickly get in actually to the weekly Colourpop segment, because this week Colourpop did announce that they are restocking this one, which is the Aurora Shock palette. And they're also restocking a bunch of other of their big palettes that apparently have been sold out for a really long time. So they restocked Mad About You, Rock Candy, Smoke and Roses, Bare Necessities, Gone Matte, It's a Mood, You're Golden, It's All Gold, Play Jewel, Getting Fresh, Don't Call Fox. I don't think I realized they had that many big palettes. This was kind of a revelation for me. I do have a code with Colourpop. My code is Angelica. I'll try and pop up a code whenever I have a code. And like I said, you can buy these now. And I did check, and the Aurora Shock is still in stock. I do have a video about that one. I also have a video about the It's a Mood. I had a swatches and a palette bingo that went live, I think this week. I liked it. It was really nice. So check back on that video as well. Maybe you're interested in palette bingo as well. I'm trying to sneak a couple of videos in there that I know the algorithm doesn't love them, but I love them. It's a give and take. I also wanted to say that Glamlight are restocking a couple of things from their Chucky collection. Their Scooby-Doo collection actually got sent to me while I was in Charleston, so as soon as my voice is back properly, I will do something about that. But they are restocking, plus they are launching something exclusive for Mother's Day. So when is it restocking? Now? I don't know if this is still available or not, but I just wanted to let you know because I know a bunch of you love Glamlight the way that I do. Oh, and we have also been we've been able to see the collab between Makeup Revolution and Fortnite. So I've only played Fortnite once. I do love the idea of like a gaming inspired collab. I love gaming. I think that is just the funnest, and I want to support something like that. And I also want to see if Makeup Revolution actually did if they did actually indeed take some of the BH Cosmetics formulas and use them for themselves. I'm curious. I want to see. So I am thinking I might pick some of this up, but like, I've played the game once. I've seen a llama. I've seen a llama, but like, I don't really understand the game. Although I will say that I think that I played with Ali Dawson and her husband and Paige Corin, and I think Ali's husband was not expecting me to like kill things. I don't know. Maybe he thought I was a total noob, but like, listen, I have 3 brothers. I've been around. So I think this one is launching fairly soon. I will put the date in the description box. And the prices are like very reasonable. $8, $12, $8. There's a bunch of like, yeah, 8, 10, 12, like $4 for a nail polish. These are kind of affordable prices, and I do like that because from what I've heard, Fortnite does have a kind of a young player base, so I think it makes sense to make a collab with a more affordable brand. So I do like that. I will say I think some of the palettes have pressed glitters. That's not my favorite, but overall I think it looks part of me would like to say like, oh, it looks like I expect from Makeup Revolution, but honestly it looks a little better. I think they stepped it up. I don't hate it. And I'm kind of curious to try it. Let's talk about this sneak peek from Unearthly Cosmetics. This is apparently coming the 25th of May, and they're just sneak peeking this picture from the photo shoot. I actually have this release as well, and it's sitting here at home, and I cannot wait to show you. It looks incredible. I cannot wait to show you this one. So keep your eyes open. I will definitely, and I'm sure other people as well, will have videos on this when it comes. But I'm super excited about this sneak peek. And they did also like Ninja launch, because I do also have the Don't Be Jelly palette, and I will do something about that with that as soon as this situation is sorted. But they also did release this 5-pan palette, 6-pan palette, if I could count, the Complex palette. It is 5 multichromes and 1 intense metallic. That looks really cute. Really cute. And like I said, I do have a discount code with some of these brands. Check the description box if you are interested in any of these and want to order something for yourself. This one, I might. Let me know, are you interested in this? Would you like to see something about this? Because this is from Moira Cosmetics, and these are their liquid eyeshadows. Superhyped. I feel like that name is just like, you're kind of asking for trouble, but yeah. Superhyped liquid pigments are now available, $7 each, 16 mattes, 8 shimmers. Versatile formula, can apply to your body, cheeks, eyes, lips, bold and vibrant color that lasts all day long. Okay, what do you think? Are you interested? Would you like to hear my thoughts about this? I'm open for a suggestion. I feel like Moira Cosmetics is fairly affordable, and I have liked a lot of the things that I've tried. I think a lot of people are... Okay, let me rephrase. I think I am the only beauty creator that didn't like get a tear in their eyes seeing that Dior is releasing 2 new shades in the Backstage Rosy Glow Blush. They are releasing Berry and Rosewood. This is a nice formula, but it is a matte formula that has a little tint to it, which makes it extra long wear because when the color wears off, there's a little tint left behind. That's the magic. That's the magic to this formulation. If you were wondering why people are so excited about it, there's a little tint to it. I don't do all matte cheeks, and I just love other blushes more. It's a nice formula. There's nothing wrong with it, but it is also $40 and it's like this big. Can you hear my voice? It's this big, so I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Also, like I said, I was having one of those days, so comfort food it is. But they did give me, they gave me Dr. Pepper instead of a Cola Zero. I don't know how I feel about that. Another blush formula that I don't need that's coming up with new shades. Gucci Beauty Luminous Matte. It is fairly matte. It's a little too matte for me. I don't mind a formula that's slightly luminous, like the luminous ones from Benefit. Those are beautiful. It's like there's a little luminosity to it. I like those. But there are 3 new shades. Intense Plum. I think me and Gucci are not agreeing on what intense means, but Intense Plum, True Pink, and Soft Red. Soft Red looks like an orange though, and kind of rethinking my whole like, do I need that? No. Do I want that? Maybe. What do people think about these Gucci blushes? I feel like I haven't seen enough reviews. Do I want an orange? Is that orange or is it coral? Asking for a friend. My debit card is asking for themselves. Melt has released the Dark Matter palette in celebration of it being 10 years since their first Dark Matter stack came out. I loved the stacks from Melt. They were so good, and I don't know if I want to try this palette. First of all, it is a neutral palette. There's nothing wrong with that. I like a neutral every now and then, but I didn't love the matte formula in the last Melt palette, so I think I'm gonna sit this one out. I'm gonna watch some reviews, and if I get FOMO, I might get it. It is launching on the 17th, and I love Melt, but I think we have kind of fallen out of love, and I don't want to sour our relationship even more, so I think I'm gonna sit this one out. This one launched today and I'm so excited. This is the Lunar Beauty new collection with lip products. I didn't purchase any of these myself because I do have a code with Lunar Beauty and I usually do get the releases in PR. So I didn't want to purchase them because I might end up getting doubles. But if I don't get them in PR, I'm definitely getting the orangey red. And I think I'm gonna get at least one of the neutrally ones as well. I think the component looks beautiful. Like there is this little moon on it and you press the moon and the lipstick pops out. And there's lip liners. I love lip liners. So I'm super excited about this launch. They are available now, like I said. I will link them down below. But yeah, I cannot wait to try these. You can tell that per usual, a lot of work has gone into this Lunar Beauty launch. And I just think it looks crazy wonderful. I've been so into lip products as of late. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I went to Charleston. I was there for 4 days. I bought 2 lip products. I feel attacked by myself. Speaking of lip products, Lawless is coming out with a Watermelon Collection, and I really like the lip products from Lawless. And this like bright watermelon, like almost reddish pink, it looks really pretty. I'm thinking this is going to be somewhat similar to the Strawberry Shortcake lippies that they had in the Glamlight collection. By the way, that blush also restocked on Glamlight, in case you were wondering about that one. Again, I do get PR from Lawless, so if I get this in PR, I will definitely try it. If I don't get this in PR, I will buy the Forget to Fill It lip gloss. That one in the pinky one, because that kind of pink, a warm, bright watermelon, almost a reddish pink, that's a pink I like. So I am actually kind of intrigued by this one. So again, this is available now. No, it isn't. It's dropping the 16th. I'm lying. It's dropping on the 16th and it's coming to Lawless Beauty and to Sephora. And if I don't get it in PR, I will buy the lip gloss at least, because that does look like something I would enjoy in the summertime for sure. Speaking of all shimmer palettes, remember I talked about the Clionadh palette last week and I said I was hoping there were going to be some mattes in there. Unfortunately, there is not, but I do like that there's an 8 pan. So there's 8 shimmers. It's not an overwhelming amount of shimmers at least. They were going to send me this in PR. They did send me tracking today. I do like the shades of this, and I will say there is a blackened purple that shifts to a red, and I love a shade like that. So there are some really stunning shades in here. And again, if you've never tried the Clionadh shadows, these stained glass, and you don't like the idea of buying singles, buying a palette like this might be a good idea. They're super high quality shadows, so I'm intrigued to try it, but I already know, since there's no mattes in here, that this is not going to be a palette that I'm going to use on its own, because I love my mattes. I have too many hoods and creases to do an all shimmer look and feel okay with it. We also talked about the sneak peek from Pacifica, and apparently it is a collaboration with the Little Mermaid. I am so excited to see that movie. I cannot wait to go to the movie. Is it here yet? Can I go this weekend? No, wait, I saw the dress that Hailey was wearing for the premiere in LA. That was this week, right? So maybe it is coming. I am so intrigued. I cannot wait. I love the Little Mermaid, although I will say I'm hating all of this like debacle that's around it, because it's like, oh my god, someone of color cannot be a mermaid. It's like not right. And it's like, mermaids are made up. Everybody needs to calm down. And also, this mermaid in the Disney movie says she's 16 years old and she runs away from home to literally marry the first guy she sees. 16. I mean, I'm sympathizing with the dad at this point. There are bigger fish to fry. There are bigger fish to fry with that movie than any of these things that people are debating now. 16. She's 16 in the movie. You keep that in your head, in your mind when you're seeing the movie again. Cannot wait. And yeah, the collection is skincare, and it is a face wash, vitamin serum, matte sheer setting mist. Ooh, that sounds amazing. Brow mask, under eye mask, and a bundle. I think it looks cute. And I think it's like, again, Pacifica is an affordable brand, and it's really nice to see some of these things, collections, come to affordable brands so that more people can grab something if they want to. Here's something that I'm intrigued by. Can I say this promo picture looks so incredible? This is Gwen Stefani's Give Beauty. They're dropping 2 new items. It is a highlighter, which looks a little bit like the Physicians Formula blocks, but I like the square patterns because she has that checkered pattern from before on her brand, like her mascara has that. So I think it's cool that she's bringing it into the actual highlighter. And then there is a cream contour and powder bronzer duo, and I think it comes in 5 different shades, and it looks intriguing, and I want to try it. And when is it coming? Early access on the 16th at Sephora, and then for everyone else on the 17th and the 1st of June in store. I will be trying this out because I have liked quite a lot of stuff that I've tried from Give Beauty, and I think this looks really pretty. The GenNude Blonzer, Blush, and Bronzer by BareMinerals, they launched a couple of years ago with 3 shades. I think they launched with 3 shades, and then they discontinued them, and then they came back with 2 shades. And I think that they had this marketing that was like a bronzer and blush all in one, and I honestly, it's a great product, but I think the marketing was a little off first, but then they came back with a better marketing at the second round, and then it became so popular that they're actually bringing out new shades. I have one of these already. I have the Kiss of Copper, and it's beautiful, and I don't need to buy a new one. What I need to do is just wear the one I have. But I like the shades. I think they're really pretty. This is just a reminder for me to like use what I have, but it's pretty. They're apparently available now. I'll link them down below. This is a Charlotte Tilbury Lovegasm Summer Collection, and it is a Lovegasm palette. It shows 1 here, but sometimes she comes up with 2, so there could be 2, we don't know. And then there is a deep pink Beauty Light Wand and 2 new lip glosses. I'm wondering if this is going to be her matte blush, which I haven't tried yet because, like I said before, I don't love matte blush on me. I always mix it with a shimmer anyway, so why buy a matte blush? I haven't tried any of her face palettes yet, but I've heard so many people love them, and I'm like, should this be the one? I mean, this picture is all blurry and like edited, so I don't know. I'm keeping an open mind. I might be interested, but it's a probably not. I say no. I might change my mind. Okay, let's end with talking about this Pro X palette from Cara Beauty. And this is... what in this Sally's Beauty Supply in 1993 is this? Why? This is something you give your kids. If you zoom in on this one, is literally setting powder, blush, 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 highlighter, brow, lip, and then shadows. No, we don't want that. We don't want our brows and lip products and all of our face we don't. No, 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 no. Nobody wants that. Nobody's looking for that over the age of 13. So I'm just like, who is this for? A total of 26 shades. I don't want anyone to make this many choices for me. Absolutely not. Ugh. That's what, yeah, I really, really dislike this. And I am shooketh that this is something a brand is releasing and just being like, look at this, all in one place. Absolutely not. It's such an idiotic way to just alienate so many of your customers when you do stuff like this. Because, like, who is this for? There has to be someone very specific with specific brow colors, specific complexion products, and a specific taste in these lip colors with these eyeshadows. Like, how many customers do you have that fit into this? 5? I'm absolutely mystified by the fact that this one exists. Don't know who it's for, but it's not me. Let's sneak this one in. It seems like Makeup by Mario is releasing a cream blush. It seems like it could be the same formula as the Skin Enhancer, and I decluttered that one, so we all know how I feel. It wasn't my favorite. I thought it was sticky. It said balm, but it was one of those balms that never set down. I didn't feel like I needed that in my life. Okay, this was a short and sweet episode, which honestly, I hope you're okay with that. I literally do need to go and like lay down for a bit. It's been a fun week, but it's been an exhausting week. And I do have a video already pre-filmed and pre-edited that's going up on this channel on Monday. So there's gonna be videos just as normal next week. Don't worry about it. It's definitely coming. It's just that my voice needs maybe a day or two extra to just get back to its best version. I'm also going to be editing the vlog that I did in Charleston, which of course part of me is going to sound like a broken bird because I don't have a voice, but that is what it is. That's also going to be on my vlog channel. If you're not following me on my vlog channel, that is linked down below together with all of my other socials, my membership, all the things that I'm talking about in today's episode. I did just open my travel makeup bag and just apply the things that I brought to Charleston, so I'll put that in the pinned comment as well in case you're interested in any of these things. I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day. Thank you again, Louisa, for sponsoring this video. I am, per usual, super excited to be wearing the jewelry and talking about this brand, and check them out in the pinned comment as well. And yeah, I hope you're having an absolutely amazing weekend, and I will see you again on Monday for a new video. Bye!